Happy Makeup Tip Tuesday! This one has actually come as a request from one of our MisMacK'ers, and I'm going to show you how I created my Blue Jays look that I rocked actually at the games when we met the Jays. So the colors we're going to use are salmon as our base, blue flower power, raven in the outside edge, and then I'm actually going to blend my crease with sky blue. I already have my base on of foundation, so I'm going to go in with my Depuff and Prime Eye Gel. I'm going to get this rolling, top and bottom. Just letting it get nice and tacky before we go in with salmon. So I'm using the all over blending brush. And a little tip or a little trick, if you've had salmon for a while and you've noticed it's kind of gotten hard from the oils of your brush, I'll actually take the bottom part of my brush and scrape some off and then pick it up. So if you're ever finding that with any of our shadows, go in and scrape a little bit and then pick it up, because the oils from your brush do tend to build up on the product, especially when the matte ones. So we're going to go in and set this base. You can see the magic of salmon with that darkness around the eye, still catching up on some sleep, all over. So you want to make sure this is really nice and opaque, really pushing it into especially that creasing area right here, and then blending up. Like, what a difference. Okay, we got our base on with salmon. I'm going to go in with that same brush. I'm going to go right into blue flower power. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to apply this in a patting motion. I'm going to pat this into my inner corner, stopping at the outside edge of my iris. I'm going to leave this bare because I'm going to go in with Raven. And I'm going to pat this behind my crease. I'm using the very edge. You can see how pigmented blue flower power is. This is literally one pickup. I'm going to go and I'm going to pat some extra security layers into my crease area. Don't worry if it's not perfect, because we're going to blend it after. So keeping it this part bare, going in and doing the same to the other side and matching it up. Really, really important that you're pressing this into the skin. You're not swiping it. Really just depositing the pigment and letting that brush work for you, because she is incredibly potent. Patting motion is key when using blue flower power. Trust the process, okay? Trust the process. Next, we're gonna go in with Raven, and that same brush, I'm actually gonna flip it so it's the bare side of the brush that doesn't have any product on it. I'm gonna go right into my Raven. And I'm going to tap on the outside edge, merging the two. So it's kind of like a paint by numbers. And I do this quite a bit with a lot of different looks that I do. Just remember that your iris, so where your color starts, is your guide of where to put your light color and your dark color. So tapping, I'm always starting on the outside edge of my eyeball. Tapping motion. And I'm tapping it together. Now I'm going to tap this up. Merging the two using light little strokes. Kind of buffing them together. You can see very light pressure when you're getting up into the crease area. And we're looking to create that like whoosh. So that lift, right? Okay. We'll do the same to the other side. Also, why you want to do your eyes first, so you can go in and you can blend anything away. And then we're going to tap and make sure that these are like nice and seamlessly blended together. So you can see you want to try as much as possible to create the exact same shape on both eyes. But they sometimes can be sisters, not twins. Sometimes you just have to move on. So now that we have that, we're going to go in and I'm going to complete the bottom, and then I'm going to buff the edges with sky blue. Taking off the all over shadow brush just on a paper towel, getting it kind of more clean like this. I'm going to go with the tip into blue flower power. And I am actually going to start on the inner corner very lightly. And now if you have tiny real estate, you can definitely go in with like a lip brush. A lip brush is really great for doing small detail under the eye. You have a little bit more control. I'm going to stop, and basically what we're doing is we're recreating the top on the bottom. I know I usually say start from the outside in, but when I'm doing this look, it's the same opaqueness all the way around. I'm going to start on my inner and blend it out. And then connecting this part with Raven, or whatever is in your dark outside corner. So little presses and pull down, making sure that you're connecting this two. Making sure that you're going up and away. This is where the real magic happens. We're going to take the small crease brush and we're going to go right into sky blue. Look straight, and I'm going to lightly buff this back and forth. And down. So going in with sky blue, buffing it back and forth until that edge sort of disappears. I've been doing this a lot too with, I did it with Magic Violet. It was really pretty. Exactly the same steps. I just swapped out Blue Flower Power for Magic Violet. Okay, and notice how I'm not going like this. Okay, I'm keeping this relaxed. And buffing back and forth, not taking it past my brow bone. So we're gonna do the same to the bottom. Just with the light edge, buffing it back and forth. Picking up a little bit more product where we need it, but see how that just diffuses everything. Right? So good. So I am starting at the darkest point, and notice how I'm wiggling. It's a back and forth motion, back and forth, back and forth. Not going all crazy. Trust the process. Keep blending it to your desired blend. So the last step to this look is we're going to do some liner with Amped Up Mascara. I'm going to add the Heather lashes, and we are complete. So grabbing this, using the side of my brush, and applying my liner. And that's the after with Heather's. It is some mascara on the bottom. Cool, hey. So this is my Blue Jays look that I rocked at the Jays game. Came in as a request from one of our dear MisMacK'ers to do a Makeup Tip Tuesday on it. So to recap, we have salmon first, Blue Flower Power, Raven on the outside, and then blending the edges with sky blue. So don't be afraid to play. And I find that this look needs like a big lash, so I put on the Heathers. So thank you so much for following. And if you have any questions or if you're looking for any other tips, send me a message. Happy to do it.